Right, so here we are in Paris. The train ride was very good. You're only about 20 minutes underneath the channel, which was good. I closed my eyes anyway, and when I opened them up, I thought we were still in the UK, so that's how good that is. I couldn't work out the buses and how to get to the hotel. It was a 1.3 kilometre walk, which was okay, but the bag's heavy, so that was a bit painful. But anyway, I pushed it. It wasn't all cobblestones, thank God. It was just normal paths, but anyway, I found it. Thank God for GPS. And now I'm here at the Moulin Rouge. So there it is. Major tourist attraction in Paris. It looked great at night. I'm going here on Wednesday night, but there it is, the Moulin Rouge. So that looks fantastic. I'm just going to walk up this way to a post office and just going to stick my head in because it's close to the hotel and see about if they can understand English, and then see about potentially posting some stuff back because I'm still carrying a bit of weight. I'd probably rather pay for postage than extra luggage, well not luggage but extra weight on the plane. But have a look at this. This is everything that you see. Chock-a-block, bloody traffic everywhere. Everyone just doing what they want. But yeah, it's a very busy city. I'm not in the centre of Paris as such, but I'm not far from it. And it's chock-a-block full. You take your life in your hands when you walk across the road. So I've dropped the bags at the hotel. I can check in at 3. I'm not that bothered about doing at 3. I want to get out and about. Got the light backpack on, which is great. So I'm not pushing or bloody pulling anything. So yeah, a bit of freedom to get out and walk around. A lot of sex shops around here. Have a go at this one. Wonder what that does. I think it's going to go into Le Poste. I'll turn this off so I can have a proper conversation with them. I use Google Translate, and the post office is closed for lunch between 12:30 and 1:30. So that's something that had never happened back home. A major public entity or government entity closing for lunch, actually closing for lunch. Go away and come back in an hour. So that's how they do in France. Close for lunch, open at 1:30, so we'll sort that out later. So I'm now going to a church. It's called Montmartre Basilica. And that's nowhere near how you pronounce it. So have a go up the streets. That's what you're used to, typical French cobblestones. So the old Google Maps will get a hammering today. Bit cool, bit breezy. It's always bloody breezy where I am. Liverpool, London, now Paris. You get black ones as well. Not expecting a lot of fish and chips around here. We're already past McDonald's, KFC, and Subway. All your usuals are here. Also seen a Five Guys and a Popeyes. So this is the way I actually walked up here from the station. Along, oh, maybe not this far. No, I'm not this far. I'm back up that way a bit more. Get out of there, you dirty old bastard. You dirty old bastard. So I'm keen to get a Coke pretty soon to see the difference between England and France. The English stuff is as weak as. So I'm actually heading up past my hotel. Jesus Christ. Mad bastards around here. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Is there a button to press? There must be. Touching those dirty things. Here we go. Jesus Christ. So you can tell why bloody Diana died with those bastards chasing her. Right. This isn't my street, but anyway, it's close enough. Still gets me to where I want to go. I'm one over. My street's a bit more classier than this. Mine's got some nice shops in it. Glad it's not this street, the bag wouldn't survive. Once I'll clap my eyes on the Eiffel Tower, I'll know that I'm here. At the moment, it's just a lot of French speakers and mad bastards on scooters and bikes. And sex shops. That's the Paris I know so far. Right, let's consult the map. So this church is on a bit of a hill. That's a fair old workout. For me again. Lovely. This is a dead end street. Rue Andre Antoine. Which way do I go? Probably up here. Right, map turn around. Tell you what, if you had to walk these all day, you'd be knackered. They're an effort. So this is my street up here, Rue Hoden, or Rue Hoden, however you want to Aussie pronounce it. Much nicer street. Oh, it's up a hill, all right. Jesus. Right, where am I going? Right. It says it's 15 degrees in that pharmacy. See what, there's plenty of durries in the street. So where am I going? No, not this one. No, got to go up. And all over the joint. That makes sense, it's hilly, so I've got to go up. Well, you don't expect to see this. An ad for kiwi fruit. Oh, laundry mat. I could do some laundry. I'm not going to. Well, I could. I need to. But I'll survive. Might dazzle them with some French. Don't know what I'd say. Oui, oui, monsieur. Bonjour. That's probably what I say. Bonjour. What's this building? Looks like an old prison. Right, back onto the map. There's a Paris duck store. So a kiss and a mate head. No tism. No dinosaurs. So they've lucked out. Right, so where am I going? I think I'm going up this way. Right, here we go up the hill. We're on our way to Montmartre.
Nadia, where? Really? Why?
I do a good French accent, I reckon. Aussie French. You should only do this once.
Oh, the man, yeah. Reminded you of the circle,
Yeah.
See, I don't know how people bloody do the stairs in the Eiffel Tower. Jesus. You'll be having a laugh. Mad bastard. Right, back to the map. Up the stairs. The shorts would be good in this situation. Instead of jeans, only wore the jeans to save the weight in the bag. Oh. If the post office was open, I could have worked something out.
Because we're on top of the hill. We need to go see.
Jesus Christ. Two weeks of walking doesn't really prepare for this. At least it's downhill on the way back. Can I see over here? Irish pub doesn't really go. Not looking for Irish pubs in Paris. You should be due a drink by the time you got up here. You're fucked. Right, so we're here. Jesus Christ, rooted. Oh, fuck off. Fucking cable car. It's a Fucking cable car. Oh well. Oh no. Here we are, at the top of Paris. What a view. What a good view. No Eiffel Tower yet. How much?
5 euro, 7 euro.
All right, thanks.
Alle sono d'accordo, sì.
It's a very, what's the word, low-lying city. A lot of high-rise. I haven't seen the tower yet. No idea of any dimensions of where I am. That's what people come for. Montmartre Basilica.
Okay, so we can't get
Хорошо.
Righto, so coming back down from Montmartre. It's a fair old hike. I'm going to Palais Garnier, which is the Paris Opera House. So I didn't film any of that because it was going back the same way I came, so I've already filmed that. Well, this is how they do it. No hard hats or fluoros. Surprised you didn't chuck it down. we understand that. Whatever she said we. Which means yes, I suppose. Assume it does. Rue Jean-Baptiste Pigalle. That joint's called the French Bastards. Understand that. What have they got? Ooh, French pastries. Let's have a look on Thaler. Let's have a look at the French pastries. Got the French wallopers over there. This must be a very touristy part of town. Well, it seems like all of Paris is a very touristy part of town. It is the city. So when I was in Manchester and London, I stayed out of town, but it was only a very short bus and train ride
Parce que, en fait, on arrive.
to get into town. In Leeds and Liverpool, I stayed in the Ibis, so I was right in the centre of town. Got to consult the map again, actually, make sure I'm going the right way. So I'm going straight. Straight. Right. So I don't know if I'll see the Eiffel Tower today because that's behind me a fair way into town. I'm on the other side of town now. You've got the hand warmers on. See what, scooters are the main form of transport in this joint. Oprah's in town. Let's look at the fruits. Blueberries, $4.99 a punnet. Raspberries, $5.99. Blackberries, $5.99. Look at the figs. Pretty different to our figs that we get. Turkish figs we get. I don't know where they're from. They're closer to Turkey than we are. Look at these whole things. These are rippers. They're good, I like them. Rue Jean-Baptiste Pigalle. He was a sculptor. So there was a review show back there called Folies Pigalle. There's a hotel named after him. It's a bit of fame with Pigalle. That's how you pronounce it. So people just live behind these big massive doors. Let's have a bit of a look. So they live in these beautiful apartments. There's just one big door. That's the go. When they tell you the price of things, it's a tariff. So I see that written a lot. So that's where the word tariff comes from. It's a price of exchange. I don't think I'll see many pubs like I did in the UK here. It's not really their thing. Only restaurants and bars. No pubs. This used to be called just the Rue Pigalle. Now it's the Rue Jean Baptiste Pigalle. Two signs there, I like that. Look at these buildings, absolutely gorgeous. Stunning architecture. I mean, nothing that's stunning about it, you know. It's plain, it's for the time. But it's just preserved and they look great. Looks amazing. So it looks like the main cars here are Peugeot and Citroën. It's got Volvo, VW, Citroën blue one. Jesus. Yeah, so they're all European cars. Padded seats on the windowsill. It's clever. So the Rent-A-Car place, I saw two Toyotas.
Moi je sais pas faire, je dis bah voilà. Detour slightly. See what's up here. This old building here. This is how they set up their. The heat coming from down there. This is how they set up outside. It's Monday today. Monday might be a slow day after a weekend. Not sure. Don't know. We'll never have a clue.
Like an old church of some description. I can hear a school to the side of me. Rue de la Trinite. So notice that what they're smoking are very thin cigarettes. A lavishly adorned 19th century church. Can you go in? Let's have a look.
Il faut connaître les actes un peu quand même.
So I can't go in. Google Translate says work in progress, reopened 6th of October. Okay, so we'll keep going. Need to clean up. Les Comédiens. So this must be a comedy club or a restaurant, one of the two. Rue Blanche, Rue Blanche. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. Or is it where I'm going? I'm going that way. Heading up the hill. Okay, we'll go this way. Trying to get some lunch soon. No, that's not the way either. What's the way? Rue Blanche, already been up. Kind of was the way I was going, I think. Not sure. I was supposed to be going back this way. Where I was. Okay. So it wasn't off the beaten track at all. It was actually as per where I was supposed to go. And down here. Okay. Rue de Chouverez. It's funny how people still look at you when you got a camera as if they've never seen YouTube before. I could have gone straight down there. That's annoying. Oh, this is interesting. What's this?
Faire un peu de sport aussi.
Office of the Resistance. I think that is. Let's go back to that. No connection. Why have we got no connection? Anyway, Office of the Resistance, 1941 until 1941. That's interesting. That's bloody interesting, actually. Anything to do with World War II and France. Extremely interesting. Right, let's keep going. He's got nice big wheels on his suitcase. Alright, so I want to go that way. There's a bit to that church too. Top of it looks nice and clean.
T'as rincé tes agents, t'as rincé tes...
Je te posais quand même la question de la... Elle a plus vécu avec que sans. Oui, c'est enrichissant en fait.
Oh, hot air coming up through that. Wonder if they all steam up in winter, like you see on TV. Who knows?
Ah bah ça arrive vraiment, attends. Elle est vraiment bien, hein, là, tu vois, elle est tout en train de...
It's a tow truck.
Non, l'excuse sur le moteur, il y a que le moteur qui peut...
fait, c'est.
Don't know whether to run or not. Fuck it. It's a pret-a-manger all over England. Now, I'm going off track a bit. I want to go down to this theatre and see what's on. Like, is this a theatre district or what? I'm not sure. Not sure, so we'll have a bit of a look. Looks like the Lion King. That's interesting. The Lion King in Paris. Don't know if they have a theatre district as such. It's Disney, so it is definitely the Lion King.
Ils sont emmenés, il y a les petits.
Lui, l'argent, ça lui a fait du bien.
Après, même maintenant, je trouve pas beau.
Right, so let's get back on track. Looking for the Palais Garnier. Or Garnier. Okay, sending me this way. I think it's because it rerouted.
Là, j'ai bougé, mais là.
Do them in French if I saw that. The Gallery Kebab is up ahead, according to the map. Rue Joubert.
Allez.
Moi, je te prends la conformité. C'est comme si tu avais fait une mobilité.
Crêpes Cité.
个男的。对呀。老乡。安徽的那个便宜，全齐贵的。
Vous pouvez les enlever, après quand vous mettez la main, on va les garder. Vraiment,
Si moi je paye avec la carte.
I see more women smoke here than I did in the UK, and younger women too, particularly. Shit. It's a bit like Piccadilly. Very much like Piccadilly Circus.
Viens, c'est pour toi. Mais quand même, bouge pas, c'est mon rouge. Je bouge pour toi. Et c'est derrière, allez, viens, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Fucking hell, green light, mate. There you go. Jesus. There, crack. That looks like a big department store, that one. Galeries Lafayette. Right, so I know that Palais Garnier is up here. Close, should be just around the corner. Oh, hey, Apple shop. Thanks very much. Stick my head in there for a look. There you go. Look at this. Look at this beautiful building. These things, the heat coming up from them. Park anywhere you like. Honestly. Massive big thoroughfare and just park anywhere. I'm just down from the Paris Opera House now. That was a Mont Blanc pen. I'm heading towards the Olympia, which I know because Midnight Oil have played there. It's a very famous French music venue. You got the French flag up there, got the Euro flag up there. Paris in autumn. So there's Alpine. They're a French car manufacturer. Public House, actually. There you go, pub across the road. Hotel Scribe. the drive on the left-hand side here. In fact, I haven't actually noticed on the street which side that they drive actually. I haven't driven for weeks, so I can't remember which side of the street we drive on. L'Olympia. Don't know the exact pronunciation, but it's the Olympia. There's a few of those little smart cars around. Quite cool. Oh God, here we go. He's out of the car. Oh, what's going on here? So they pulled this one over. Something. Anyway, the Olympia. Very historic music venue. There's a big truck right in front of where I want to take a photo from the other side of the road, which is unfortunate. That's a picture in the street, that'll do. Yeah, some Midnight Oil have played there. That's how I know this venue. So Liberato must be who's playing. Looks quite good. Quite a good looking venue. Righto, so on we go. Next port of call is the Ritz Hotel. So how far away is that? Six minutes. Which direction? I'm not in a hurry, it's only early, so we'll have a look around. opening today. That's an old sign. Boulevard de la Madeleine, as I just almost fall down. So McDonald's across the road, you're gonna have some French McDonald's. Tomorrow might be my cafe day, but I think it might be McDonald's today. See how it compares. One thing you don't notice is traffic lights. They're very subtle.
Okay.
Nowhere near like our ones. Incredibly subtle. Paris McDonald's. So as I turn the corner, that's the Ritz Hotel in Paris. So it's in a very snazzy area. So this is one of the world's great hotels. I remember seeing Bono coming into this hotel, but it's probably more famous for Princess Diana. She was filmed in the lift on CCTV in there with Dodi Al Fayed. So that was a spoiler, because that's the Ritz. That looks like the Ritz, but this is the Ritz Hotel in Paris. Have a look at this. How fancy is this? This is one of the world's great hotels. Surrounded by all these flash shops in this nice square. Yeah, but that's the Ritz. So that's the Ministry of Justice over there. Yeah, the Ritz. How about that? Right, so here's the Ritz. So all your rich and famous pull up here, get out, and away they go. That's also the Ministry of Defence right next door to it. It's a nice big plinth with Napoleon on top. Just to give some perspective about what this area is like, you've got the Ritz over there, you've got Rolex there, Seiko there, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Hublot. So that's the kind of area that we're in Paris. No doubt that's a big Gucci shop underneath that. So I'm heading down towards the River Seine. I should be close to the Louvre, and I actually want to see, I just want to see in the distance, doesn't matter where it is, the Eiffel Tower. Because I'll know I'm in Paris when I see the Eiffel Tower. Haven't seen it yet, so I can't really be here. Your nearest Gucci store. Like there's several of them. Spare me days. See a lot of black Mercedes around. Oh, what's a, that's not just a Mercedes. That's a Maybach. That's a brutal. Nice Maybach. Nice Ferrari. Mercedes Maybach, they're a magnificent vehicle. This record shop. That's a bit different than Piccadilly Records. They quite prominently display the opening and closing times here in Paris. This is a very prominent boulevard. Very wide and open. Jesus Christ. Where did he come from? Okay, let's go into this lovely park here. Rue de Rivoli. Picture would be better from the other side, I would think. So this must be used for something. This is too open to be nothing. All right, let's look at the map and see where we are. So we keep walking straight. Where will that bring me? It'll bring me to the river.
Oh, maar het is
So the tops of these buildings are just spectacular as well. Look like nice little apartments up top there. Multiples there, garden on top of that one. What a spectacular place. Nice little carousel in the park here. Very nice. There's other kiddie rides over there. It's very nice. So I'm back here tomorrow to go to the Eiffel Tower. So if I can get a bit of a sighting of it, then I'll kind of know where to go, which I know where to go anyway because I'll look at the map, but it'd be nice to see it today in the distance. Disappointing in a nice park like this. The best they can do is Portaloos. Eiffel Tower here. But I'm by the river. The River Seine. Oh, look at that, isn't that fancy? It's a bit different. Ah, so you can walk from there up to the bridge. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a clever concept. Still no tower. Oh, there it is. I can see it. The top of the Eiffel Tower. I can see it. Look at the barges. That's brilliant. Nice day in Paris. Here they are. This is the River Seine. I consult my map for a few landmarks around here. Right, so the Louvre is just down there on the right hand side, which I'll be going at in a few days. And that glass building over there is the Grand Palace.